You look at your life and wonder why, just as momentum builds, you trip over your own feet. Why every success is shadowed by a self-inflicted setback. Why, despite your best intentions, you circle back to the same destructive patterns. Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec once said, "Art is what you can get away with." In your psyche, the art of sabotage is what your unconscious can get away with until you learn its brushstrokes. Carl Jung taught that beneath your conscious ambitions lies a hidden undercurrent, the shadow. Not the villain you imagine, but the unacknowledged self, parts of your character you've rejected, suppressed, or condemned. Those rejected parts don't vanish. They fester, accumulating power in the dark. Eventually, when you inch close to your goal, the shadow erupts. Doubt, procrastination, self-criticism, so you'll return to familiar territory no matter how limiting. Notice your sabotage moments. The last time you veered off your diet after 3 days, the time you delayed that proposal until the deadline loomed, the moment you ghosted a friend who mattered. Each is a whisper from the shadow saying, "I'm still here and I won't let you forget me." Here's how to engage your shadow, not as an enemy but as a guide. 1. Name your shadow strategy. When sabotage strikes, when you derail a good habit or abandon a plan, pause and label the tactic. Is it avoidance? I'll start Monday. Perfectionism? It must be perfect or not at all. Self-critique. I'm not worthy of success. Speak it aloud. This is my sabotage speaking. Naming the strategy pulls it from the dark into the light and weakens its stealth. 2. Listen for the unmet need. Every shadow move hides an unmet need or old wound. When you catch yourself self-sabotaging, ask, what am I trying to avoid feeling? If you procrastinate on feedback, perhaps you fear judgment. If you push love away, perhaps you fear abandonment. Sit with the answer without judgment. Let the emotional tremor arise. Grief, shame, loneliness. This emotional data is your secret map to the shadow's territory. 3. Forge a ritual of acknowledgement. Design a simple daily ritual to honor that unmet need before moving forward. It could be lighting a candle and speaking, "I see your fear of judgment and I release you." Or writing a one-sentence acknowledgement, "I feel afraid of rejection and that's okay." By ritualizing acknowledgement, you integrate the shadow's message so it no longer resorts to sabotage for attention. 4. Reaffirm your intent with compassion. After you honor the shadow, restate your conscious goal in one clear sentence. "I intend to submit my draft by Friday." Then add, "I hold space for my imperfections." This combines firm direction with self-compassion, preventing the shadow from hijacking your drive in service of its unmet needs. 5. Create shadow check-ins. Set 2 daily alarms, morning and evening. At each ping, breathe deeply, scan your body for tension, and ask, what is my shadow asking me to feel right now? Journal 1 line. This practice trains you to notice the shadow stirrings before they escalate into sabotage, giving you a chance to respond consciously rather than react unconsciously. 6. Transform sabotage into insight. When you inevitably slip, because integration is a process, treat the slip not as failure but as a data point. Ask, what did this reveal? Perhaps your ritual wasn't strong enough, or your unmet need shifted. Adjust your acknowledgement ritual or your supportive practices. Each sabotage moment becomes another clue on your map to wholeness. Over weeks, this cycle of naming, listening, acknowledging, reaffirming, and checking in rewrites the script. The shadow moves from saboteur to co-pilot, its wisdom about your hidden fears guiding you to the very growth you once thwarted. Tomorrow, when you notice the first whisper of self-doubt or the impulse to stall, remember, that whisper is not your enemy, it's your shadow seeking integration. Name its strategy, listen to its plea, honor its message, and then steer with compassion back to your conscious goal. In that dance between light and dark, you'll find the harmony that propels you forward, undaunted, unself-sabotaged, and truly whole.